3rd.
It was the 5th of December.
That'll be it then.
That was the day you drank for the first time, after 8 weeks and 2 days.
And he was going to be posted to Germany the following day, and I fucking hate the fucking army about this. He was a lieutenant, and he was going to be made up to a captain the following day. And they buried him as a lieutenant. And his wife and 2 children got a pension of a lieutenant, not a captain. It'd be too bloody easy for the army.
Your whole family have been very involved in the army, haven't they? And you were an army child running around various places. The man that you don't like to call your father, he was in the army. Your brother. Has the army got something to do with all of this, your present state?
And my husband, so-called, my nephew,
Is brilliant.
When I first met him, we was in like separate rooms in a house just down the road, and I said to the landlady, I said, who's that dipstick coming up the stairs with a red helmet on, because he had a motorbike helmet on. And then she said, oh, it's a new lodger. I says, oh, all right. And then he come down the stairs all dressed up and everything. I thought, well, yeah, I'll have some of that. And 18 years later, I'm still with him.
'Cause I've got a plan. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're beautiful. It's true.
When I first met him, he was drinking. But I didn't mind him drinking because I didn't know he was an alcoholic at the time. He was drinking at home. He wasn't going to the pubs. So I just thought, oh, he just drinks at home.
We are gathered here today to celebrate, honour and to pay tribute to the life of Nigel Ratman.
If I could give you part of my liver and give it to you, then I would. Yeah, because if I took some of mine, that would regenerate itself again. And maybe that little bit would help you. Towards the end of '95, he was in a lot of pain, and he was all swollen up again. And that's when it was diagnosed as cirrhosis of the liver. If he's ever drunk again, he'd be dead in 8 weeks. Then we got married, still stayed off the drink and everything. I would know if he was drinking, and he would tell me. Because our relationship is based on trust, honesty, and you never have any secrets between each other. We know it's serious, though, don't we, this time?
It's not as if I got anybody to tip the drink down my throat. I'm the one who tipped the drink down there, wasn't I? So that's down to me.
He was dry for about 8 years and then had a relapse.
They insist that it's been 10 years since his last drink.
Well, I think he had a little relapse about 2 years ago. But anyway, we can clarify that. But I mean, if it really is 10 years, then perhaps we should at least be getting him looked at for a transplant. The problem with cirrhosis, once you've got it, is that even if you stop drinking, it is a progressive disorder. you know that within 10 to 15 years maximum, you will have major problems with liver failure and so on. So the outlook is not fantastic just because you stop drinking. It doesn't take away the cirrhosis. The only possibility for him to survive really now is a liver transplant.
I don't wish the death of anyone to... No, it sounds horrible, doesn't it? I don't want anyone to die, but I still want to have him with me for the next 10 years.
Hi there, I was just trying to get your first set of notes so I could refresh my memory as to... Nigel copes surprisingly well. And I think the reason he copes so well is that he has this unstinting and continuous support from Kath. She's always trying to fill him with enthusiasm for going the next step. Just refresh my memory exactly about the alcohol. We need to know precisely.
He was in here for 3 months, and ever since then, 10 years down the line, he's been off it.
We're absolutely clear that alcohol has not been a problem for 10 years. No, okay, good, okay, that's fine, that's all I want to know. But the critical thing was just being absolutely clear where we were with the alcohol, which is nowhere, which is great. He always remained abidingly suspicious of anybody with alcohol, that they are drinking again. But I've known his partner for a long, long time. She is as honest as the day is long. And she cares for him enormously. I mean, you know, she just sticks to him and, you know, looks after him totally. And I think if alcohol was an ongoing problem, she would have mentioned it. At the very beginning, she gave him hell about his drinking.
There's people out there that may think he doesn't deserve it. Yeah, and I can understand how they feel, because sometimes I feel exactly the same with alcoholics, because they've done it all to themselves. And there's kids out there that need livers and things like that. But all I'll say is he deserves it. He does really deserve it.
I think she's eternally optimistic, and I think that's what makes her such a stunningly good support for her husband. So I feel under very considerable obligations to do the best for him. Whether or not I succeed, that's another matter.
Lockdown, man! Fuck yeah, babe!
Kath, tell me something. How are you managing financially?
Honestly?
Honestly.
Not very well.
What does that mean?
Well, basically, all we get is, like, obviously the disability allowance and carers allowance. But because where Nigel was on £2,000 to £3,000 a month bring home, it's still a struggle, because we've been knocked down to, say, about 300 something a fortnight. £306 a fortnight. And it's a big drop in it from £3,000 a month. He's been like that since his nan passed away. And then his dad getting ill. He never spent as much time with Stephen as he would like, because it was either drink or work.
I never really enjoyed drinking. I used to do it because it was there.
An alcoholic has to help themselves first before anyone else can help them. I tried for 8 years and it never worked. You kept saying to me, I'm not ready to stop, so until they want to stop, then there's nothing you can do. I think he's just hurting at the moment. He said, I will get a job, but because I've got chucked out of school and because I've got chucked out of college, there's not many people out there that will take me on. He will do it. You just got to give him time. He's a very private person. But then I'm frightened that one day that someone's going to upset him or say something to him, and then it's just all going to come out and he's going to have a fight with someone.
Good morning. Hi there. We have this problem now that his liver disease has reached a stage where whatever we do to him, we produce adverse consequences. So if we give him water tablets, his kidney function deteriorates. We stop the water tablets, his kidney function